Online video is the most powerful type of marketing that has ever existed. And you can literally make a video that drives millions of dollars into your business using nothing but the camera that's on your phone. But most people, they don't know how to make these online videos work for them and their business because they ignore a few of the fundamental principles of online marketing, such as traffic, temperature, and customer journey. My name is Augie Johnston, and I help people grow their online businesses to 6 or 7 figures through online video. And before we dive into this 100%, I want to explain exactly why online video truly is the best marketing method that you can use for your business. People buy with their emotions, and you know that video can provoke emotions. I mean, think about how many times you've cried during a movie. You know, for example, I actually saw this online video one time. The first half of the video was this really old man, like a grandpa, swinging this weight above his head every single morning. He did it in the snow, he did it in the heat, and you just see this guy swinging this weight up and up and up. And by the end of the video, you're just like, why is this old man working out so hard? But all of a sudden, the second half of the video starts with, a Christmas scene. And all of a sudden, you can see his granddaughter runs up to him. He grabs her, lifts her above the Christmas tree, and she places the star on top of the tree. When I saw that, it really kind of moved me emotionally, and I did cry, and it was just an incredible ad. So as you craft your script, think about, how can I provoke emotion? How can I kind of really get inside the viewer's mind and speak to them on a level that they vibe with? Other reasons that video works so well is that you're able to easily identify the problem and agitate what the problem is that the customer's having. It's easy to talk about the solution and even demonstrate your product as the solution, right? In an online video, that's pretty easy. Also, it's really easy to provide social proof with like a video testimonial, or just talk about one of your clients or customers that had great success with your solution. And finally, you can really provide value in a video. You can educate and teach your customer about something that they're interested in and provide value and get that like reciprocity going with the viewer of the video. And because of these reasons, when it comes to growing your business, there's really no better way to do it than by using online video. And you can really use just online video to take your viewer from point A to point Z where they purchase your product. And really, there's just 3 types of videos that you need to be using to get more customers into the doors of your business. And in today's video, that's exactly what I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to use and implement in your very own business to, like I said, get more customers. So just in case you're new to online businesses, they basically break down into 3 parts. Remember, I'm all about simplifying things. So number 1 is you need a product or service, you need something to sell. Number 2, you need a website that talks about all the things that are included and has a little buy now button that people can click, enter their credit card, and purchase. And the third and final thing is that you need traffic. You need eyeballs on that website. The first type of video that I'm gonna talk about now is one that's gonna help you solve that traffic part. I'm talking about video ads. I'm talking about Facebook ads, Instagram ads, or YouTube ads. When thinking about creating a brand new video ad, there's a few important things that you must consider. Number 1 is what kind of traffic or what kind of people are going to be seeing this ad. Are they cold, warm, or hot? On Facebook, you're normally dealing with warm or cold traffic. Warm traffic would be like a retargeting campaign that you set up to retarget anybody that's visited your website. You can now show this ad to all those people when they enter Facebook. That's a retargeting ad, and that would be for warm traffic. Cold traffic is people that have never heard about you or your product, or might not even know that they have a problem. Cold traffic is much more difficult to convert because imagine they're just scrolling Facebook, checking up on their friends, and now all of a sudden your ad is popping up in their feed. They're not intentionally searching to solve that issue or anything, and so they're kind of cold, so you got to approach them differently. So when it comes to creating these ads, you just need to stick to the basics. If you're targeting warm traffic, if this is a retargeting campaign, then your ads should be simple. You should maybe add more social proof to kind of build up more credibility for yourself and your company and what you guys offer. Or you can just continue to inform the viewer of all the value that your offer is offering them. What are they missing? Are they missing the fact that, whoa, this is incredible because you're getting this, and don't forget about this and this and this? That's kind of what you want to add into your ad. And remember, with a retargeting campaign, you are trying to get them to click back to your website. So don't bore them or keep them around too long. You're trying to get that click, so give them a hard call to action at the end of the video. Now, if you're targeting cold traffic, we're talking about people that don't know you, then you really kind of want to form your ad to talk more about the problem than your actual solution. talk about the problem, agitate the problem, remind them of this problem so that it really starts to build the desire for them to actually purchase your product. And then you hit them with the hard call to action or multiple call to actions as well. But the point here is that you want to focus more on the problem than you do on your business and what you have to offer and the testimonials, because they just don't know anything. But if you can educate them about the problem, build the desire, get the click, then they might be ready to buy when they land on your website. Okay, so we talked about needing a website in order to run an online business that can collect payments. And I don't want you to get confused here and think you need some like 1,000-page website, this huge blog, all this copy, all these different things on the actual website, because really all you need is a video. And under that video, you can have a button for them to purchase or to book a call. But like I said, you don't really need some fancy website. What you need is just a website with a headline, a video, and then a button underneath. Crazy thing is that a lot of times these kind of short form websites with just a video and a button perform even better than the long form ones, because you're able to capture people's attention and pitch them in the video. These type of videos that pitch your product and work hard to get people to go from prospect to customer, or maybe just to go from viewer to lead, they're called VSLs, video sales letters, and they're a fundamental part of online marketing. These things can really be mysteries to a lot of marketers out there, so let me go ahead and do my best to break it down in a way that's simple and that you can actually take and use. So if you want to bust out the pen and take notes now, that's fine, or maybe just want to start taking some screenshots, I'll let you do you. For a VSL, I recommend that you create a word-for-word typed out script. You really want to be calculated in the way that you pitch your product, so you want to script it so that you don't miss any parts and everything's in there. As you're creating this, keep in mind that it always comes back to your avatar or your dream client, your target audience, whatever you want to call it. You want to keep them in mind when you start scripting this VSL. Like I said earlier, underneath your VSL, it can ask to book a call, purchase the product, or even just enter their email to become a lead. You can use VSLs for all types of landing pages, not just ones that actually sell the product. And every single VSL is going to be different. I don't want to go too crazy here, but I'm going to give you a nice little list here, a step-by-step way that you can type up 1 or 2 sentences on each of these bullet points and have a pretty good VSL at the end. All right, so bear with me. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. You always wanna start any video online with a hook that's gonna kind of introduce everything, but also grab their attention and keep them watching for the rest of the video. Next, you just wanna jump right back into the problem, start talking about the problem again that your viewer's having and that your product solves, and start kind of agitating on that problem. After that, you can show your credentials by showing a quick case study, maybe some of your accomplishments, a short testimonial or whatever. Keep it short, but you want to kind of build a little bit of credibility before you start getting into the pitching. And after that, normally a quick little backstory on how the product came to be. You're trying to build some rapport here and just kind of, talk a little bit about the product. And then you're going to start to paint this picture talking about, what life would be like for your customer if that problem didn't exist. You can use like some before and after type messaging here, where you talk about, yourself before and then after, or someone else that you know before and after. Before and after is kind of like a proven marketing method. And then you want to introduce your product and talk all about the benefits, not the features, but the benefits that your product helps solve. At that time, it's a good time to kind of reveal your product and the entire offer, not just the main product, but you should have other things like bonuses and that kind of stuff to make this an irresistible offer that they just really can't say no to. After you've added in your bonuses, talk about some of the objections that they might have at this point and kind of flatten those objections and tell them that no, don't worry, even if the price is too expensive, we have 14-day money-back guarantee. So if the price is worth this much, imagine how much more you'd benefit if you actually achieve your end goal with this product. It'll be worth so much more than the price point. And then just talk about your offer one more time, include the bonuses, stack up all the value so that it seems like a great offer. Add a little bit of scarcity or urgency with a timer, or maybe there's only so many slots available. Remove all the risk of the buyer by adding a money back guarantee, 14 days, 60 days, even 90 days. And then finally call them to action, ask them to purchase at that point. Make sure you let them know that the deal won't last forever, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna come down. There's gotta be some scarcity to it. And then call them to action one final time, and that will be the end of your VSL. I know that was a lot. I'll leave a link in the description to a resource where you can get all that information so you didn't have to actually write all that down. And that brings me to the final type of video that you need to be creating for your online business if you wanna scale it up to 7 figures, and that is content. Yeah, just like the video you're watching right now, This is online video content. And what this does is this helps with the traffic part. This drives warm traffic directly to your offer, or it can also be used as a way to build relationships with your prospects and maybe warm them up so they eventually become hot and purchase from you. You can't go wrong with producing online content because you can use it in so many different ways. The holy grail is kind of where you have an online video where you call people to action at the end to go to your product, and they watch the whole video, they get warmed up, they love you, they like the content you're delivering, and then they click the link, they go over and they buy from you. You didn't have to pay, that's free traffic, and that's kind of the holy grail. But like I said, there's other ways to use content as well. Like for example, you could use these videos in your email follow-up sequence just to, continue to provide more value and build a better relationship with your prospect. And whether you're creating long-form video content on YouTube or short form on TikTok or Instagram or wherever else, just make sure that at the end of your videos, you're calling people to action to go to where they can actually do something that's gonna make you money. Not just hit the like button, but go somewhere on your website where they can do something like enter their email or purchase your product, book a call, something like that. That's basically how I made over 6 figures with my old basketball training YouTube channel. I would create content, I would say, hey, click the link in the description. They would go over, they would enter their email for a free downloadable PDF and another little premium video. And then through email marketing, I would send them more content, warm them up, and then pitch them my digital products, which was actually just more video. So hey, my call to action in this video is to just give me a chance. Give me a chance to teach you how to create a 7-figure online business in just 7 days or less. I do that in this video right here, and I really think that you're gonna like it. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button. You watched all the way through, so you obviously like this kind of content. So hit subscribe, and then go ahead and click this video right here, and I will see you inside that video.